Hey everybody, Ben here. I thought I would do another update video. This has been a really busy week for me in terms of collecting overall. I didn't get the most in terms of pickups, but there was a lot of eBay sales, trades, local stuff going on. And I thought for this video I would sort of go over everything that happened this week, sort of give you a summary of what happened, and sort of do a little bit of a different format where I could show off a little bit of the sort of the buying and selling and trading aspect of it. So first, I think what I'm going to do is we'll talk a little bit about what happened on my eBay store. Then I'll talk about some local pickups, and then I'll get into some of the things that I got this week, both from online and local. So stay tuned, and we'll go from there. If you're liking this video, and I really appreciate the feedback on this. Since this is something totally new for me. Please make sure to thumbs up the video. And leave a comment. Let me know what you think about all of this. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. We're very close, as of this recording, to hitting 300 subscribers. I can't wait to hit 400, 500, and go from there. So thanks so much, and let's get into it. So a few videos ago, you may have remembered I sold I picked up Simpsons Hit and Run on the PS2 along with some other PS2 games. I paid $10 for that whole lot. So Simpsons probably cost me like $1 or $2. We actually sold it on eBay this week. We got $90 for it. I could not believe it. It was a completely sealed copy. Really nice shape, but I don't really collect sealed stuff. I don't want to take care of it, and I like opening stuff up. So I thought I'd use it to maybe get some other things that I wanted to pick up for the collection. That was a really good one this week. Another one we have this week, a guy reached out to me on eBay. He'd actually bought stuff from me maybe about 6-7 months ago, a whole bunch of NES games, and he wanted more stuff. So what I like to do is when people have interest in multiple things, especially for doubles like this that I don't really need for the collection anymore, is sort of bundle it all together, combine the shipping, and give a little bit of a discount. So for a total of 30, it looks like $31.50. He picked up Russian Attack, which is kind of like a side-scrolling kind of action game, sort of a cross between like Contra and like a traditional platformer. Really cool game. Also Golgo 13, which is sort of ahead of its time. It's this game that's you're a spy. It's based on an anime and a manga series. You do things. It does have that side-scrolling beat 'em up stuff, but it also has like a weird first-person shooting gallery thing, and also it has actually alludes to like a graphic sex scene. Really kind of ahead of its time for a game. It's a little rough, but a cool one. I had it complete in box, so this was like one of my extra carts. Pretty much all of these NES carts are they were upgraded to complete in box games, so I wanted to get rid of the duplicates. Also sold him Legendary Wings, which is like a top scrolling vertical shoot 'em up from Capcom. Commando, another sort of arcadey style experience. Shooting type thing, actually pretty tough game, and Spy Hunter for the NES, which most people should be familiar with. So all of that went for $31.50. Additionally, I sold Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 all together for $12. The only reason I really want to bring this up is that for a lot of these cheapo games that I end up getting, like you have to keep in mind, like if you're picking these things up, that you can't really hold on to them too long or list them individually. They just never sell that way. I usually like to combine a lot of the cheaper games together. So we got this out on a bulk deal for $12. Some others that we sold, nothing too crazy. Guitar Hero World Tour sold for $7.50. Spider-Man 3 on Xbox 360, which we just picked up last week, sold for $11.50. Cursed Mountain was also $11.50. That was in a big lot in a couple videos back. Avatar for the Xbox 360 I sold for $8. I've had a few of those come and go. And then Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the DS I sold for $8. So in total on eBay this week, I counted it up as $180 plus shipping for the sales. And if you take off 20% to account for eBay fees, shipping, supplies, various miscellaneous costs, that comes out to about $144, which is pretty nice net for the week just on eBay. I wasn't expecting so much. The truth is that things really slowed down after Christmas time. The doubles, they tend to sell a lot during Christmas, and then things really drop off. But this week, just between that one guy who bundled all the NES games and some of the other stuff, we just sold a lot of stuff. So next, let's talk about some of the local stuff I did. So for the next thing this week, I want to give a shout out to Joe, who watches the channel. He reached out to me on Instagram a couple weeks ago because he wanted to do a trade. My Instagram's down in the description. You can hit me up if you're interested in any of the doubles I have. But anyway, we exchanged some information. I keep everything on my eBay store, and that way, if people ever want something, they could just look at the list of things that are available, and then if I have to, I can pull them down. So Joe wanted Super C, Street Fighter 2010, both on NES, SmackDown vs. Raw on PS2, Donkey Kong Country Returns, No One Lives Forever for PS2, and Armored Core 3 on PS2. And then the way we worked it out was he sent me a list of his stuff. Let me just pull this real quick. He sent me a link to his stuff that he had available, and to be honest, there wasn't a ton of things I wanted. But there were a few things I needed for the collection. So we got Command & Conquer on N64. I did not have this yet, just a loose cart. Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate for the Nintendo Wii U. I don't know if I'll ever play this, but definitely one of the few games that I would actually probably add to the Wii U collection. And then Strike Force Bowling, a common GameCube game, nothing too fancy, but it was a GameCube game I didn't have. And I have like a weird thing for arcadey bowling games anyway, so that was a pretty good pickup. So the stuff he wanted was definitely worth a lot more than what I was looking for, so we came to a deal, and he paid me a little bit of cash and then gave me the 3 games. It was about, I believe it was about $40 plus the 3 games. So that was good. More money came in so that I was able to make more pickups. Another deal I had this week locally, and he showed up literally like minutes after Joe arrived. It was such a weird coincidence how everyone just wanted to come at the same time. A local guy found me on Facebook. I sold him just a few PS3 games, Call of Duty, Black Ops 1 and 2, and Madden 15 he wanted. And I just did $20 for a quick local deal, just to get a little extra cash to go out and pick things up. The reason we wanted to do that is there were a few pickups this week, and I wanted to share that with you. So why don't we pivot for a second, and I'll talk about the stuff we got this week, and then we'll wrap it up. So the first pickup I'll go over, this was one I made. I had to do for all that eBay stuff, I had to go to the post office and do a drop off. And on my way home, I swung by the Savers thrift store near me, and we got one really good pickup. I couldn't believe I found it. Mario Superstars Baseball for the Nintendo GameCube. This was marked at $2.99. Decent shape and everything. And actually, when I went to the register to ring it up, it was 25% off, so it was only $2.24. I actually have this game already. So what we're going to do, another viewer of the channel and a pal of mine, Jared, also he and I talked through Instagram. We're going to work out a trade. I'm going to hook him up with this since I got such a great deal on it. And I know he's going for GameCube stuff. So hopefully Jared likes that. Let's go next to a couple of things I bought off of eBay. So one thing I like to do is, I look on eBay for things to complete games that I have loose. Earlier, a couple months ago, I got Final Fantasy 3 in box, or just the box for Final Fantasy 3. So I already had Final Fantasy 2 and the manual for Final Fantasy 2 on SNES, and a buddy of mine sent me a link for a really nice condition Final Fantasy 2 box, and it looks like it comes with some inserts and stuff too. So now I can complete my copy of Final Fantasy 2 for SNES. I was keeping in one of those aftermarket boxes, and that's nice and all. I like doing that, but when you can get the box in good shape, you can do that. I actually had eBay like bucks from transactions I made, and so I think it was something like 30 or 30-ish maybe, plus shipping. So to complete my game, I thought that was worth it. Another weird thing I found, so this is my aftermarket case that I made for Gigawing for the Sega Dreamcast. It's a shoot 'em up, vertical shoot 'em up. I'm trying to complete games that I have loose. So this is just the case for Gigawing. So like the arts, but it's still missing the manual. I wanted to pick this one up. I believe I paid $20 free ship on this. So now I just need the art, or the manual rather, for this, and we can complete this game, another hard to find Dreamcast game. We just completed Third Strike not too long ago. We just completed Marvel vs. Capcom 2 not too long ago. So some of our loose stuff we are starting to complete and put together. Another thing I picked up this week, and this was just an Amazon deal. I was following Cheap Ass Gamer on Twitter, and I bought Prinny 1 and 2 Just Desserts edition, like a special edition. This is like a spin-off from the Disgaea series, like a I think it's like a side-scrolling platformer, and it's supposed to be very, very difficult. This was $40 from Amazon. I wanted to get this game anyway, and I was gonna get like a download edition, but I think for $40 for like a little collector's edition, this is probably worth it for me. Really looking forward to at least busting this open and playing it. And again, nice item for the collection. And the reason I don't feel so bad about spending $40 on it is that we had such a busy eBay week. Last pickups of the week. This was a Facebook marketplace deal. Guy had listed $25 for 5 Sega Genesis games, complete in box. I actually messaged him pretty quickly, and I'm like, I'll come get it. Really happy to add these to my collection. You know, I always tell people I collect because I want to be nice and straightforward about what I'm doing with the stuff. They told me someone had already taken it and they would keep me in mind. So I said, yeah, I was just super cool about it. Yeah, thanks anyway. I appreciate you communicating with me. Hit me up if it doesn't work out or if you have anything else to sell. So anyway, they reached out to me the very next day and they said the guy didn't show up. If you can come by, you can come on your lunch break. We'll sell it to you, and that's what happened. So these are just complete in box Genesis games. Some of which I have, some of which I will add. For $25, I thought it was worth it. We have FIFA Soccer 97. I mean, this is the last time I actually really liked sports games, was this era, like Genesis, SNES, because it was a little bit more arcadey. NFL Football 94, featuring Joe Montana. Pretty good shape, this one. Complete, and I didn't have this at all, actually. I'm kind of surprised they didn't even have the cart for it. And so now we had another complete in box Genesis game. Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. This is like untouched. I had it loose cart, but now I have it complete. And yeah, so I will sell or trade the loose cart I have of it in the near future, and then put this on the shelf. I actually had this already. Toe Jam and Earl, this is the second game. Panic on Funkatron. I have this complete in box already, so I'll look for which one's in better shape, but this will be going. But honestly, I was happy to get this because this one will basically pay for that whole whatever I paid for the lot. So this is a really good add-in. It helps me build my my spares and doubles and things. I actually had this already. It's Madden 97 for the Genesis. Not too exciting, but a complete in box Genesis game, and pretty much anything complete in box that's like Genesis, NES, and SNES, N64. You know, if you can get it cheap, it's pretty much worth picking up. I mean, even the most common games, are worth often, $10 to $15 complete. So anyway, that's all I have this week. I hope you guys like it. This was a different format for me. I was suggested to change some stuff up by my girlfriend, and so I really respect her opinion when this comes to this stuff, because I don't have that artistic touch. So anyway, if you like it, please make sure to thumbs up the video, like the video. It really helps the channel. Make sure you leave a comment, anything you want to hear about this. I'll put a link actually not only to my Instagram to talk to me, but also my eBay if you actually want to see what I have in terms of doubles right now. And that way you can, maybe if you have some interest, maybe we can work something out. You can contact me. Again, please make sure to like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. It really helps me out. And until next time, take care.